Now that was music to my ears. When have you ever heard a campground say that? A lot of you have been waiting for this video about how we get awesome $10 a night full hookup sites nationwide. It's a little known membership and it's not Thousand Trails. And we're enjoying that spot right now. 2 weeks here, $140. And let me tell you about it in this video. I'm Tom with EnjoyTheJourney.Life. If you're brand new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you catch all of our videos like this one. But first, where am I at right now? This is St. Croix River Resort, about an hour and a half north of Minneapolis, St. Paul. Yes, I'm back in my home state of Minnesota. Excited to be back here visiting relatives. And actually, my oldest son is getting married, so excited to be back here for the wedding. Some of you have asked, where is Cheri? Well, she's been also visiting family in South Carolina, but I'm going back to the airport today to pick her up. But for this video, you're stuck with me. So what is this little known membership that allows us to have an amazing spot like this for only $10 a night? It's called Coast to Coast. And you may have heard of it. We have mentioned it before on our channel, but not really in detail like I'm going to talk about today. And it is another membership site, and I'll explain all of those details. But a spot like this is not unusual. These are campground or RV resorts that are not like tightly packed. They are spacious sites, lots of trees. There are other activities, a swimming pool actually at this one, hunting, fishing nearby, trails, and activities for the kids. And we've stayed in a total of 3 of these different resorts so far, and they've all been great. So I know you guys want to know all the details about this, especially the cost. And again, $10 a night for 7 to 14 days. Of course, you can stay for a couple days if you want to, 1 day, but you can stay 7 to 14 days depending on your membership level, and you can reserve as little as 3 days out up to 90 days, and that also depends on your membership level. Our initial cost to get this particular membership was about $1,000, and that includes the membership at the individual RV park, but also the coast to coast membership. They kind of work together, and I'll actually share at the end of the video where we got this membership, and if you're interested, how you can get it as well. Now, the $1,000 was for a higher end membership, and that's a one-time fee. Then the yearly fees are $100 to around $150 a year. Ours is like $150 a year because it is a upgraded membership. I just love this campsite, but we have to leave in a couple of days. But there are a few other amenities that are really kind of cool. You can share it with friends or family members up to 4 weeks per year at a cost of $15 per night. So that's really cool if you've got friends or family that also have an RV. But it's not just for people with RVs. They do have other travel services as well. Condos that you can get a week for as low as $99. And others are $199 and $299 a week, and that's pretty cool. And condos all over the country and the Caribbean and other really cool destinations. They've also got a fuel discount program. You get a free Good Sam membership, and I should probably mention that it is associated with Good Sam, one of their companies. Some people feel very strongly one way or another that, oh yeah, we like Good Sam, we have a Good Sam membership like we do, we enjoy the benefits. Other people not so excited about it because the fact that they own Camping World, Gander Mountain, and some other businesses. So full disclosure, it is part of the Good Sam family, but we are enjoying the benefits of that. I should also add that a lot of these resorts have cabin rentals available as well. So is a Coast to Coast membership better than a Thousand Trails membership? I'll explain some of the differences that I'm aware of. There are about 200 Coast to Coast resorts, and that is, I think, around 100 less than the Thousand Trails and Encore parks altogether. But one of the things that's kind of cool about them is they are spread around the country and also Canada and Mexico, instead of like Thousand Trails and Encore resorts are like, actually kind of funny, they're on the coasts and the middle of the country there really isn't any. So it's helpful, like here in Minnesota where there are 6 of them to choose from. And like we just came from the Ham Lake campground. Hi guys. And here at Ham Lake Resort, you've got some additional visitors here to hang out with. How are you doing, guys? You're not supposed to pet them, they may bite. But how fun for kids, right? I know you think it's feeding time, right? So on Ham Lake Resort is where Cheri and I stayed when I dropped her off at the airport, because it's like 45 minutes away from Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport. So it was a nice convenient spot to stay, but it's another really cool resort. Right guys? Thumbs up, hoofs up. And the Ham Lake Resort is right next to Ham Lake. So you've got boating and different recreational activities out here, and probably some fishing too. They also have something called Good Neighbor Parks that we have also stayed at. Creekside RV Resort in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee was one of them. It's a touristy area and we're looking for any kind of discount that we could find. It actually got us 20% off the rate there. So compared to like memberships like Good Sam, that get you 10% off, so it actually is a bigger savings than that. And we were happy with that discount being in such a cool touristy area like Pigeon Forge.
So how do you reserve a coast-to-coast campground? Well, here we are at the website, and we'll click on Book an RV Site online. It pulls up a map of the US, and since we're in Minnesota, we will click on the state of Minnesota, and it shows you the available RV parks, the coast resorts, and the Good Neighbor Parks right here. We won't click on the Good Neighbor Parks because that's just the discount, but the $10 a night places are the coast resorts. Let's check out Ham Lake, where we stayed a little bit ago, and the earliest we can reserve is Wednesday, September 1st. Looks like 5 days are available with these green check marks, and then these X's mean that it's not available, but you can put in what kind of RV you have, the length, how many slide outs, and how many amps required, and the dates you want. Again, you can go up to 90 days in advance depending on the membership that you have. So let's back up and see if there's any more availability at the place we just stayed at, St. Croix River Resort. We'll check availability here, and looks wide open. Lots of green check marks for the next 3 weeks at that campground. So I know a lot of campgrounds are very busy this season, but we've had very good luck with availability through the Coast to Coast network, at least here in Minnesota. And how do you get these $10 a night prices? Well, we go over to points right here, and basically 1,000 points is $10. So for example, this stay at St. Croix River Resort for 14 days was 14,000 points right there, deducted from my balance. And basically we only have looks like about 6,000 points left in our account, enough for 6 more nights. But basically you just refill that each time that you want to make another reservation. So that is it right there. This website is a little hard to read. It's a little small. It could be updated, but it's fairly easy to use.
And another, perhaps one of my personal favorite advantages to these RV parks and this membership is easy late checkout. When I was at Ham Lake RV Resort down near the Twin Cities of Minnesota, had to drop off Cheri at the airport and get checked out in the same day. Easy to get a 1 o'clock checkout. And here, St. Croix River RV Resort, I asked for a late checkout, and they looked to see, well, who else is coming into your spot today? And nobody. So she said, you can just leave whenever you want to. When have you ever heard a campground say that? Now, that was music to my ears and a nice mid-afternoon checkout for us today. Now, because it is a membership, there are other rules about limitations on how long you can stay or come back to the same particular RV resort, and I'll just link to their website so you can read more about that. I won't bore you with all the details, but I know some of you need to know that. Or you can do what we did, is just talk to Kimberly at Campground Membership Outlet. She's like the expert on these memberships. She can help get you set up with the same package we have or a different one. She actually has other campground memberships available, including Thousand Trails. So I will give Kimberly's information down below, and go ahead and contact her and she can help you out and get all of your questions answered. Now, we do have some other videos on Thousand Trails and memberships. I will link to those down below so you can check those out. I hope you enjoyed this short video about Coast to Coast membership, and if it's right for you, let us know down below. Are you already a member of Coast to Coast, or have you tried it? Let us know how you like it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're brand new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you catch all of our informative videos like this one. So for now, I need to get going to pick up Cheri at the airport. And I want you guys to remember, as you're traveling, enjoy your journey. So long. And see, Cheri's back.
Hey.
So I'm not riding solo anymore.
I left the beach to come to Minnesota. Who does that?
Yeah, because this place is awesome.
It must be love.
Should we get on the road?
Let's do it.
Head for the sun, follow your footsteps, edge of the world, right to your doorstep, home. Anywhere you wanna go, beyond the stars.